back for more on day. As we go back to Genesis chapter 1, we're going to go back to verse 4. And Elohim saw the light that it was good, and Elohim separated the light from the darkness. What about darkness? Was darkness created to be evil? As we go down to verse 9, Elohim said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear, and it came to be so. And Elohim called the dry land earth, and the collection of the waters he called seas. And Elohim saw that it was good." As we go back to verse 6, and Elohim said, "Let an expanse come to be in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters." And Elohim made the expanse, and separated the waters which were under the expanse from the waters which were above the expanse, and it came to be so. As we go to Numbers chapter 16, verse 20, and we have the name of God spoke to Moshe and to Aaron, saying, "Separate yourselves from the midst of this congregation, and let me consume them in a moment." But they fell on their faces and said, "O Elohim of the spirits of all flesh, when one man sins, are you wroth with all the congregation?" And we have the name of God spoke to Moshe, saying, "Speak to the congregation, saying, move away from around the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram." So Moshe rose up and went to Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. And he spoke to the congregation, saying, "Please turn away from the tents of these wrong men. Do not touch whatever belongs to them, lest you be consumed in all their sins." Then they moved away from around the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. And Dathan and Abiram came out and stood at the door of their tents with their wives and their sons and their little children. And Moshe said, "By this you know that we have the name of God has sent me to do all these works, that they are not from my own heart. If these die as all men do, or if they are visited as all men are visited, then we have the name of God has not sent me. But if we have the name of God creates what is unheard of, and the earth opens its mouth and swallows them up with all that belongs to them, and they go down alive into Sheol, then you shall know that these men have scorned," we have the name of God again. "And it came to be, as he ended speaking all these words, that the ground under them split apart, and the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up, with their households, and all the men with Korah with all their goods." Understand, when God told these things to separate, they did. In Matthew chapter 8, verse 27, and the man marveled, saying, "What is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him?" Where is your faith? Have you read Genesis?